It's recording right now, but there we go. Just takes a minute to get it. See, I gotta change all this. Put it on there, and then I change it over to public. I don't know why everything goes to private right off the bat, but
Yeah.
alright, public event. Do this for a little bit and then start gathering up stuff. Not sure. See, I don't remember how to do this now. They changed everything on it. Figure we'll wait on a few to come in and then do a stream for a little while. And then we're going to get ready to get another adventure started, huh? Hey, Budson Hazard is in the house. Sonya's sitting over there. See?
Hi.
She's being stuck up. She's not saying hi.
I just said hello.
Right there. How is everybody doing? All one of you? Takes a little while for the notifications to go out, don't it?
I still haven't got one.
You always seem to be the last one to get one. Oh yeah, you know what? I was gonna do that. Yeah. Right there. There we go.
I have no internet.
You have what?
No intranet.
Well, the hotspot's still on. So how are you doing? What are you up to? Have you heard from Lost Dog yet?
Said it was okay last night.
Oh, I missed that part. I did not hear that. Yep, you're blue now. Yeah, I have a tendency of drawing in trolls, so I figure I may as well just make them all moderators. It don't matter. It everybody, but the ones that I know, the ones that I trust. Especially considering we're bringing in new communities, which is going to bring in new trolls. So there's going to be new ones. I think we got all the ones in our community pretty well pegged. He's got to have surgery on his back. Boy. Whenever he gets cleared from that, hopefully during the summertime he can catch up with us. We'll be out on the carnival somewhere. We go back out on the carnival in March. We've done stayed our stay here, so fixing to head out. And I'm hoping to go to California. I don't know. We're kind of limited on funds and stuff to go to California, but I'm really hoping to. You know, at least for next month, just stay a month there, and then I got to make it back for carnival season. We're not missing that. We do too well out there on the carnival, and especially this season, I'm going to be over the games. So I have how many games? 1, 2, 3,
All of them. Rachel's
4.
not there no more.
Huh?
If Rachel's not there, you're gonna be over it all.
Yeah, they may be giving me Rachel's spot, and then I'll be over all of the games. But as of right now, I'm over 6. It seems to me there's duck pond, draggerfish. No, the duck pond's Miss Deborah's, ain't it? Okay, so it's just 4 of them. Draggerfish, rabbits, basketball.
Whatever that is that Steve does.
That's Steve's. No, that's Paula's, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, that's the bottle tip.
Yeah.
That's a unique one. I don't know if y'all know what it's where you got to take this fork that's kind of deformed, and you got to raise the bottle up by the neck of it without tipping one way or the other, and without touching the 2 little poles. It's one of those trick games. It's one of those you got to know the trick behind it, because you can make it look really easy and show a person how to do it and make it look really easy, but unless they know exactly what they're doing and exactly when to flick the fork, unless they know exactly when to do that, they're going to tip that bottle over every single time. Every single time. There's no way around it. It's just physics. But
Are they stripping that wire down?
yeah.
That's gonna be tedious.
It's good to hear. You guys deserve it. There it is too. Yes, I get paid. I get paid an extra amount of money every week to make sure that all of her games go up and they come down at the end of the week, and to make sure that the joinies don't kill each other. The people that are running the games don't kill each other. I'm supposed to be running the basketball, but the supervisor that was there for last season is coming back. He's not getting the supervisor's position because he's a young guy, and he's not. They don't trust him with it because he kind of really dropped the ball on him last season. So I still have that position, but he is better at the basketball than I am. So if it makes more money for him if it'll make Miss Paula more money for him to run the basketball, we may end up putting him in basketball. I may take the. I think they said the lady was doing the draggerfish ain't coming, so and that may be the other one that's opened. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I won't be on rides this season. When I'm over on rides, it's because I want to be. I don't want to hang out there or something. Mr. Willy Wonka, how are you? How's the chocolate factory? You still ain't sent me none of them everlasting gobstoppers. I know they're prototype, but I want one. Never have to buy another piece of candy again. Mm-hmm. Yep. And maybe one of the golden eggs. That'll make for a really good omelet. They're in the mail. Yeah. I wonder what one of them golden eggs would taste like in an omelet. We just had omelets. Selena made us omelets this morning, didn't you?
Yep.
They were good. Half of mine's still up there. I couldn't eat it all. Ooh. Jerry, how are you? Selena, how are you? Okay, good to hear. Y'all are doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. We're it's time for us to head out from here. If anybody knows about living with family, yeah. So you're going back to Carnival? Not yet, not yet. We don't go back to Carnival until March. But if anybody knows anything about staying with family, we're ready to leave from here. I've called my pops, and we're either gonna go there and hang out at the family land, or we're gonna try to make our way to. We would like to come to California. We really, really want to. Pops has got some friends of his he's wanting to see that he hasn't seen in a while, that he's been meaning to go see since, ever since Mom passed. He's been meaning to go and see him. They were some really good friends, and he's been wanting to go out that way. He enjoys the traveling a lot. That's all him and Mom used to do, but anyway. So we're fixing to do it again. Really ain't got no choice in the matter. It's just, uh, um, it's kind of hard to work for family and work and live family uh, up close. I was trying to help out with everything, but really don't need any help. There's just too many irons in the fire, I guess you would say. So, you know us. We like to travel any which way. So,
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
too many chiefs, not enough engines.
I didn't say engines. We're not motors.
You said Indians.
Yeah.
Now, which one's more respectful? Engines that are mechanical, or Indians, which are people?
Indian.
No, because if you say Indians, there's going to be somebody that's going to get butthurt and whine, "Oh my goodness, he said something bad about an Indian." Not realizing we're Indians ourselves, but, it gotta watch how you say things. Kind of like it's not even. Never mind. I'm not going there. I'm not even going there. I'm not getting on that topic.
I thought you cut them.
I did.
I didn't get all the stuff off of it.
No, I didn't sit there and pick at them like you do. Why are you picking at my toenails? Oh my goodness. She's picking at my toenails. Robert Panicotti, he said he's Indian. Wait a minute. He's from, where's he from?
Where is he from, Tommy?
I don't know. Italy. No, not Italy. Ow! Stop pulling my... You're not pulling that toenail off, okay?
I wasn't. I was trying to get that yuck off of it.
Leave it alone, please.
No, you were messing with it, so
Yeah, because you got it...
what's the difference?
Because you got it all jacked up now.
But what's the difference from me doing it from you doing it?
Well, it don't hurt when I'm doing it.
What do you need to paint your toenails?
Let me paint my toenails. I'm trying to do a daggum live stream, and you want to pick at my toenails. They're hideous. They're old man toenails. Ah!
You got like 2 layers.
We're not having this conversation. We're still doing live stream here. Jeez Almighty! You see what I gotta live with.
Why is it like that though?
Because I probably stubbed my toe. It'll be alright. I think I got a toenail fixing to come off.
Pedicure.
Roger Gaines. Hey, buddy. How are you? Long time no see. Haven't seen you around in a while. Hey, you got to come down that way towards the slabs if we do come, if we make it down that way. We're talking about leaving out here, and Pops was wanting to.
38 kids.
We may leave out in the next, within a week or so, head down that way. But I don't know. We might not even be able to go. Never can tell. You just had to mess with that toenail, didn't you?
Stop teaching or stop touching it.
Oh, that thing deformed. It's grown funny. Oh, you gotta. Hold on. That part of it broke up there that I can't. What's the hang-up? What do you mean, what's the hang-up? Oh, well, for one, we don't have a vehicle. We also have very little funds or anything, so this is all pretty much, well, what I'm doing is I've got just about what we have. We're gonna give him and try to buy his, yeah, it does suck when you need a car. But we're gonna try to buy the van off of Pops. He owes me $100, and I have 100 set aside for our car fund. That's all we got so far. But I do have $100 set aside, and I think I've got him talked into it. I think we're gonna give him the $200, and we're gonna take the van, but we're gonna use the van to get to California. You know, so we're taking him. So basically, we're all three of us are gonna have the van until we get back from California, and as soon as we get back from California, in the first part of March, that's when we'll go out to the carnival, and within the first 2 weeks we should have the car paid off because he's wanting $700 for it for a van. It's not in the best of shape, but it's in good enough shape for us. You know, we don't need much. As a matter of fact, I found a car that just it's what $500. It's just just I don't know, about 30 miles from here. That thing, you know, so, but we're not going to be able to stay here long enough to save up to get the car because, well, we're not making anything here. We're not going to, we're not, we're making less than what it takes to live, so that's why I mean, they're turning the electric off. We have absolutely no way of turning it back on. And now, anyway, it's costing more than what we can make to survive here. So, you know, we're going with Pops, and we're gonna take him probably to California until March. Once we go back out on the show, I mean, we'll be making anywhere from $300 to $1,500 a piece every week, and you have your rooms paid for. I mean, the only thing you're buying is your food. I mean, so we're making a deal with Pops and also getting on the road and everything to back out on the road. That's what we're doing. So that'll be fun. Your hair is all over my shoulder. And I know it's your hair because I have none.
I haven't even given you a hug in like 3 days.
It's a long hair. You can't see it, can you? Yeah, you can. Oh, you can actually see it on the screen. It wasn't showing earlier. Nope, I lost it. There it is. Redwood Forest. Oh, nice idea. You know, if Pops doesn't want to stay down, he wants to go and visit his friend. And I mean, it's his trip. We're just basically tagging along to have somewhere to go and have something to do. You know, because we come off of the carnival. We had almost $500. We had enough uh, to square us away for a little while and everything, and um, that was a lot less than what we could have come off of there for, but we wasn't expecting. We come over here just to go to the funeral, and we ended up broke real quick shortly afterwards, and it's just a matter of. That's why I was saying, like, you know, we were only supposed to be here a week or two any which way, but.
Hey, shepherds are on.
Did you finally get a notification?
Yeah.
I've got 11 people in there, so now maybe if the notifications come out, then there'll be more people in there. Hey, did you hear that? It sounded a little like you. Turn it down. It's echoing. You gotta turn that down. I sound retarded when I listen to myself. Does anybody else notice that? Y'all think I sound normal to y'all, I guess, but to me it sounds retarded. When I listen to myself talk, it's like, really? I actually hit the record button?
Stop.
I willingly put that out there? Huh? Do what?
Stop with the word.
Stop with what?
The word.
What word?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
What did I say? Did I say a bad word?
Yep.
Did I? I keep hearing them every single day. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Did I say something bad? Hey, knothead, tell me what I said. Not a bad word. Well, it depends. How did I use it? It could be. Tallywhacker's in there, and Jerry's in there, and Buds and Hazard, of course, and Mr. Petticone, and sounds like a scary mobster's name, huh? The Petticone. Where's he from? I forgot where he's from. Is it Italy? Is it?
Giving away his secrets.
Oh, he don't care. He don't care if they know he's from Italy. I don't think. He's a cool guy. He's got unique accent. I am around Tally, just don't talk much. YouTube never notifies me anymore. You know, I have to stop picking at my toes. I have to reset every time I go into Streamlabs. I don't know what it is I did to it, but when I go in, I click on the go live, and then I have to go in and change the settings, change everything on there, and then turn it to public. So there's, you know, like by the time y'all get the notification, there's like 20, 30 minutes or longer that I've already been sitting here, and a good 10, 15 minutes of it, all you can see is just me sitting here trying to change everything up, and that all comes out when the video uploads itself when you get done with the live stream. So every time it uploads itself, you got the first 10 minutes, you're just kind of looking like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say it again. I can't think of what it would look like other than a. She don't like the word retard, which I guess it's offensive, so it's a good idea to stop saying it. But it's probably pretty mean to say that, ain't it? Probably don't need to say that anymore. Y'all don't let me say that no more. Uh, I'm supposed to be able to go live without Streamlabs, but I don't. I think my watch hours are. You know what? Hey, that's a good idea. Everybody that has been around the channel, I need to unlock more of the videos. I'll get my watch time way up there. But anyway, go back and watch some of the old videos. Uh, Go to my playlist and listen to music during the day or something. Uh, but I think it's my watch hours that is blocking me from being monetized. Because as soon as it goes monetized, you got the live streams from your mobile device, and plus you also have the what do they call that thing? The super chat, and then you have the um, I think it's the commercials, ain't it? I wonder if that's got something to do with it, because I never accepted any of the commercials. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Didn't I accept the Christian movie commercials?
I have no clue, Thomas.
I know it was a video game because I'm on a gaming. My thing is mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think I would have the hours, but then again, I shut down for what, 6 months. I haven't made any videos. I put everything to private. I just now started popping the videos back out and releasing the older videos. I've been releasing like two at a time, periodically every other day or so. I'll release another couple of videos from way back. Sometimes they're devotions. Sometimes I'm gonna start looking back and get back to the old original Shepherd's Treehouse, and um, start releasing those videos. Because if you watch them now, now that you can see a definite a difference, and it was meant to be one man's walk with God, and now that you can see the changes and where there's a difference, and it's not so much of a hindrance to have it out there, because everybody was judging from the past, or for the past, for a while, and they continuously just um, making fun of it and everything, and you got to understand, negativity begets negativity, just like positivity begets positivity. So if we're surrounded by negativity coming in over judgment of what we were doing at the time and stuff, then it keeps a person down. It doesn't help a person up. That's why you should always be positive towards a person. But now that we have grown past that step, I think we're okay with releasing the videos back out and stuff. So that's why I've been messing around and putting some of them out. It took Sam a day or two before he could stream after he hit 1,000. You should try again. I've been trying every other day or so, but I'm not sure. There's something that's stopping me, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. I know I've got a decent cushion. I'm at 1,050, 51, 52, something like that. So I've got a good cushion and everything, so that's got to help. I don't know. I'd like to see it when it when it starts. I gotta look at the emails and make sure that my stuff's right. I asked Sean if he can get around to it and he can check my emails out, since I'm not good with that electronic and all that technical stuff. Maybe there's something I'm missing in all the email crap that they started sending. But I don't know, maybe. But anyway, so the update is we'll probably be hitting the road within today or tomorrow, and off to new adventures until it's time to get back out to the carnival. We've got the rest of this month, all the month, the whole month of February, and then on the beginning of March we have to head back and make it to Mississippi, and we'll make it there. No matter how, if we have to hitchhike there, we'll make it there. We got cool bosses though. I mean, I'm sure they would help us out to get there. Because we are most definitely wanted to. They definitely want us to show up. So I'm sure if we have to, we'll get help that way uh, on that. Basically, right now we really have nothing to do, but it's just a matter of travel on a budget and have a little fun before we take off for the carnival. I mean, I don't know. I kind of wish we'd have had that big lump sum that we had when we left the show, but I wasn't expecting things to cost as much as they did, and I wasn't expecting what all happened and moving and everything else. We could actually, I mean, if we don't end up going towards California, we may end up just going back to the Hill, which is their carnival, the winter quarters, and if we go there, I mean, we don't make much, but we make $100 a week, and just pedal part around the shop and work on rides and stuff. So if I have to, I'll do that. But really would like to go to California and visit for the month. I'm going back to work. It'll be March before we do. So hopefully we'll cross our fingers, say a prayer, and wish on a star, and pluck a 4-leaf clover, whatever it takes to. There's no rabbit's foot. I don't like the good luck with rabbit's foot because it might be good luck for you, but it wasn't good luck for the rabbit. Anyway, it sounded funny. Give me credit for that. Yeah, $100 a week is better than nothing. And if we're going with Pops, if we're going with Pops, then great. We'll go to California and visit and everything else. But if we're not, that's where we're going. We'll go back to the carnival show. So most definitely. I like being over there any which way. They become like family, you know. Yeah, they become like family. And I think right now, they're getting no emblems. It's very clear I'm not getting that. I'll just put it that way. I think they're talking about they're going to use it and make a shrimp truck out of it, which makes perfect sense. Let them do it. That's fine. Like I said, yeah, we've done our stay here is at its end. There's nothing really to stay here for, so we're anxious to do something. Anyway, gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, thankfully we had a little fun while we were here. I enjoy driving the cab and stuff. But yeah, but no, I'm not gonna get the ambulance going. That is not mine. It will will be staying here. Tripod's stuck. Anyway, yeah, so, like I said, cross your fingers, say a prayer. Hopefully we decide to all go to California. That would be an interesting trip, and we'll go out there and stay a week or so out there at Slabs, or maybe a month. I don't know, but it depends on Pops. All right, Rosa, how are you? Nice. We got new channels coming in. I'll make sure to check out the new channels that come in. We just kind of kick back and relax, enjoy the positive vibes. Every now and then, we'll get on topics and talk about them, and end up with a Bible study or sometimes a complete sermon. You never can tell, but most of the time it's just sitting back, hanging out, good company, honest, nice conversation. Every now and then we have a little bit of unwanted drama pops in, but that happens. Other than that, it's just a laid back stream. Hang out and get to know some people. And the lady that's right above you, that Mary Tillman, awesome lady. And I think we got Tallywacker. You gotta watch that guy though. He's okay though. Jerry and I don't know who else. Mary Tillman, Tallywacker, and Jerry are the only ones actually talking. So I don't know who else is watching. Huh. But anyway, yeah, network and say hi to each other, and maybe some of the lurkers might pop in and say hi. Never can tell with this community. But enjoy it. It's usually just laid back, and sometimes we have really good videos, like when I'm out on the carnival and I do a live stream while I'm running a ride or so, or whatever, and we do that. And then plus, if you look back at the older videos, you'll see Rebecca Boyd. She's lurking. Uh-oh. That means Rodney Boyd's one of them too. So we got both of them in the house, I'm sure. There's no way Rebecca's here and Rodney's not. Them two are thick as thieves. When they get in your chat room, they both come in. Yeah. We got a bunch of other lurkers in there. There's no telling though. Yeah. I'm sure Dog Lips is in there, and Slab City News, and I don't know. I can't think of anybody else's name right off the top of my head. Lost Dog. There's probably several of them in there.
You wish.
Well, yeah, there's 15 people in there, and there's only 4 of them talking. There's like 11 lurkers in there, and I was just naming off the ones I could think of that I would think is probably in there. Miss Deb's probably in there. She sits back and doesn't say anything. She just listens too. And a lot of people in this community just sit back and listen. I do it all the time. I listen to YouTube almost all day long. When I'm not listening to sermons and to music and things like that, I'm listening to some of the live streams. Miss Lost Dog, yes, we all do. He still comes on every now and then. Um, I see Voodoo's starting to do some videos again. He slacked off there for a while too. Yeah. Yeah, the hate really gets you. It got me really good. That's why we shut down for like 6 months. But it was a good thing because it gave me time to focus all my energy into studying the Bible and doing a lot of praying and a lot of soul searching and um, time with my wife too. Can't forget that. Well, at least I can't forget it while she's sitting right there. She heard that. Oh my goodness. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I did, didn't I?
If I don't remind you I'm here, you would forget me.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. You're too noisy. Even when you're sleeping, you snore. I know you're right there. Side note, we quit smoking cigarettes 3 weeks now. Oh, wow. And the house is still standing and y'all are still both in it. Nice. Good. That's a good accomplishment. I just quit the other day. I've been smoking like one cigarette every now and then and just not hardly smoking any. And I was like, you know what? I prayed about it. I said, Lord, take these away from me. And he kind of slapped me in the back of the head, said, only you can do that. Put them down. Leave them alone. So I did. I haven't smoked one since. So, doing good. Voodoo has been doing their family thing. He's a good man. Yes, he is. He's a really good guy. We haven't killed each other. Amazing, huh? Yes.
Spicy garlic
Yes.
butter pasta.
Yeah, in order to quit smoking cigarettes, you have to. It's not a matter of you need to smoke cigarette. To quit smoking. What I realize with anything is you actually have to want to. You have to make yourself so sick and tired of it, and just uh, make yourself literally hate it. You have to want to quit, and then just tell yourself, hey, you know what? I don't need this. I'm done. I'm done, and you'll quit then. Yes, you have to really, really want to.
I can go 5 minutes without a cigarette.
Yeah, she can only go 5 minutes. I can go days and weeks without a cigarette, and but I don't know. I've always been like that. I don't have to. I don't. How do I put that? I don't have that addictive spirit with me. No, that's probably a bad way to put it. That probably sounded really mean, hateful. It's the truth, but it's an addictive spirit, is what it is. But I don't possess one of those. So it's easy for me. Unfortunately for others, it's not so easy. Sometimes their body continuously tells them they have to have it, and you don't. It's now my downfall. Now I do. I want weed all the time. But and that is kind of somewhat of an addictive personality on that. But really, I've the last year or so I've gotten where that's not an issue. If I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. If I smoke it, I smoke it. If I don't, I don't. Because like I won't smoke when I go out and work on the rides. I won't smoke when I'm driving. I won't, And so if I'm busy, I don't smoke. I can sit there on the same amount of smoke for a week or two on end sometimes. But then sometimes when I get really bored, that's when I smoke too much. Just get couch locked. But
That's why I'm 100 pounds overweight. Because you've been bored a lot.
yeah. I'd love to have some intro. But anyway, What else was I gonna say? I'm tired. I've been up almost all night. My ears started got infected. I went up to the emergency room, but they barely even looked at my ear. I knew better than that. And then they gave me some stupid medicine I can't even really afford to get. And then told me on my way out the door I had to pay him $200 right then. It's like, really? I was like, I ain't got no $200 to pay you. Yep, I have to quit once. Yeah, I get ear infections real bad. This one's like a swimmer's ear. It drains all the time, and periodically I'll wake up the next morning and it don't hurt right then, but I'll wake up the next morning and my ear feels clogged up, and I kind of do like that. And next thing I know, I got blood all over my fingers, and it's literally bleeding. And then it's like, yep, it's fixing to start hurting. And sure enough, a few hours later, it'll have me doubled over in pain. This morning, it was all the way down into my jaw. It was hurting so bad.
Stop. Stop.
Stop. We got 20 people in here now. And still got the same four talking. It's a lot of lurking people. Let that go. Taking baby steps for now. Good deal, good deal. Good thing. Yeah, I've gotten where I really don't smoke all that much either anymore. I don't smoke very much weed at all either. Every now and then, but doesn't matter if let's see. Same one. Yeah, we're fixing to have to start getting ready to start packing up, and I gotta figure out when Pops is coming to get us. How did y'all like the message yesterday? That was one of those Hangout streams that ended up becoming almost becoming a sermon. It was pretty good. I sat back and watched it, and I was like, did I really say all that? Cool. I love that. You know when you have your mind set on God and you just start talking, and you don't realize what you're saying exactly what you need to say for someone, and when it's over said and done with, you sit there and you'd be like, I can't remember exactly what I was talking about, because it wasn't meant for you, it was meant for somebody else. And I watched that video and I was like, yep, that was definitely meant for somebody, and that's probably why it wasn't meant for me, so that's why I really don't remember a lot of it. I remember the bees. I've been working on that sermon for a while. That's not the full sermon. That was just part of it. But the bees in the Bible, the bees and the honey. It's an awesome sermon. I've been writing it out. And what's funny is, God says He gives you what you need to say within the hour of when you need to say it. So, writing out a sermon is ridiculous. It's like, you're preparing something in your own words than when it should be God's words. And so I wouldn't do it, but something kept leading me to do that. And then after I did it, I started doing that. I realized that sometimes the sermon isn't meant for me to stand up and say to somebody. It was meant to be wrote. It was meant to be wrote down when it's and when I finish it, it's gonna be in written form. Every one of my sermons, when I finish them, they'll be in written form. Not for not to get up in front of a church and say, but they'll be in a written form. Maybe able to go over it on a video. Once I get to where I can record videos better and I can start editing them, I'd like to start doing them with some kind of, some have the camera aimed at some kind of, I don't know, something, even if it's some fancy looking waterfall or carnival rides or whatever. I think it would be cool. Uh, it's nice meeting you, Rosa, and hopefully you'll come back through. We've enjoyed having you. Selena's way of being annoying. She goes to scratching the couch with her nails, and it's almost as bad as scratching your nails down a chalkboard. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't give me anything that I can throw at her, because if I find something, I'm going to throw it. Ah, yellow. Well, that didn't do no good. Nope, nope, nope. No, you're not. No, you're not. Is your belly still full from the omelet? Don't punch me.
Quit being mean.
I'm being mean. Nice pretty pillow. Looks purple. It's blue though. Ow! 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 No! 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 Quit. Tell her quit. No. Got a bigger pillow. Quit.
You behaving?
I'm gonna tell them on you. You better
They
go
said
home.
you started.
I didn't start it.
Heck, you didn't.
She's a pain in the butt. We got to where we get along really good. It's been kind of iffy here lately because we're both under a lot of stress here. But when we don't stress out so much, we get along great. Not iffy like that, but iffy like as far as whether we're going to be getting along great at that moment or not. Don't like it lately because she works during the days and I work at nights. So I sleep during the days while she's gone at work, and she sleeps while I'm gone at work. And we don't get to spend too much time together. So and we're used to being around each other all the time when we travel. And that's what. And when we're out there on the carnival, that's what we do. We're always around each other. I'm always either driving equipment and.
You're my best friend.
What did you spill on the couch?
I didn't spill anything on the couch. I missed the ashtray.
You missed the ashtray. It looks like a cocaine dealer come in here and had to sneeze by accident. Holy crap, it's all over the place. Mm-mm-mm. Relationships are not easy. They are when you get along real good. When you finally break that point where, she knows I got a certain level of crazy that she's got to deal with. I know that she's got a certain level of crazy that I got to deal with. The only time we ever clash is when our crazy gets a little too high up. So it's a give or take, though. Give and take. Sorry. Relationships are really crazy. They're really weird and hard to manage when you got everything. When you absorb everything else that's around you, in. But when you take it for what it is, and it is your own, and you don't allow other influences to change matters, then it becomes so much easier to deal with. You know, um, we don't have everybody bickering in our ears talking about the other one and getting that argumentative spirit raised up. And when we do have that, we have grown to understand how the spirits work, and that has been a very very cool blessing from God, because we can see it coming, and we can stop it before it gets out of hand. You know, but it just like when we hang out with family, the other couples, they're having an argument over something, and you're sitting there, you're in between that, and you're sucking in the negativity, and you're trying to, you're in the middle, you're right there in the middle of all of that drama. Just like she was here recently, she was going to work, and the ladies up there in that kitchen, they got all kind of drama. It's all kinds of, yanging about this one and yanging about that one, and she sits there quiet and tries not to get involved in it, but she sits there, and it ends up soaking into her mind. That's all she can sit there and think about. And then she comes home snapping at me like I'm some terrible person, and then I snap back, and then we're in arguing, and luckily enough for us, we have enough knowledge on the spirits and how that works, that we'll stop, and we'll be like, wait a minute, we're not going to let somebody else's negativity start coming between us. That's pointless, and we stop arguing and just realize, hey, there ain't nothing to argue about with it. That's somebody else's crap. And you learn really quick. The Jamaica guy. Hey, y'all check this guy's channel out. That Jamexi TV. I watched a couple of his videos. It's pretty cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're going in 23 years. 23 years. Nice. The other almost, or more than we haven't. A blessing and a curse. Yeah, sometimes. Me and her get along really good, though. So. 20 years in May. Awesome. 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 Yes, definitely, definitely. 20 years. Wow. It's a long time. It doesn't seem like that long, but when you look at it, it's a long time, and that's wonderful. Um, yeah, we've been rather blessed the last year. Um, we started we would put each other in check when one of us starts to feeding into the negativity around us. The other one will pull them out, and vice versa, and um, just very very thankful that we see the stuff coming before it gets too bad, and it works out good. Works out really really well. It's fun though. You gotta admit, especially when you got a sense of humor. Oh, not a problem at all. Yeah, I watched a couple of your videos. You guy's pretty cool. He's a pretty neat guy. Y'all check his video out. Let's broaden our community. I'm trying to bring in people from other communities, and it's been doing fairly successfully. So y'all welcome him in, and let's see. We get more people. A lot of the people in this community, Jamaica. What is your name anyway? If you don't mind me asking, or what do you like being called? The screen name there is kind of difficult to.
Jaw
What is that? Jamexi? Jamexi?
Jaw Mexi.
Yeah.
What is that noise I hear in the bathroom? Sound like I'm swelling. Ark.
Sounds like what?
Ark.
Oh, there ain't no telling.
Guess the wind was moving something.
But anyhow, check out. A lot of this community is all with the Slab City, which is where it all started. With this whole community started there, and it's just a collection of people that are interested in Slab City, or interested in the lifestyle, or just some of them are just interested in the drama of it, and but we have formed a family, really, for lack of a better way of putting it, a family, literally. We're all pretty close, and yes, I can call you Jamaica. It's okay. All right. Well, Jamaica it is, and but they become we've all become like a family. Some of them are more like that annoying cousin that you don't you wish they would stop talking from time to time, and some of them are like brothers and sisters, and some of them are like step parents that you don't like, and yeah, we're all nuts. Yeah, exactly. We're Joe Mama's in here. How are you? Yeah, we're all a little Looney Tunes in our own way, but work out. It's it's a unique community.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yes, you'll feel welcome here. Just watch out. There is some uh, very opinionated people, and there are some that are just flat out rude. But you kind of look at them as that old grandpa that you ain't never gonna change their ways. You ain't never gonna teach them no different. They're just gonna be mean and hateful. You just deal with it. They're cool though. They'll be all right. And then you have the ones that need to be in an insane asylum, and you have the perfect people, the ones that are you call them perfect people, but the ones that never cause any problems, and they're just happy-go-lucky, and
Perfect state.
yeah, you have a little bit of everything. So it is yeah, you never get bored. It's a really interesting community, and I am very, very thankful to be not only part of it, but one of the first ones when this all started out. It all started, really, the whole community really come off the ground with the Mike Dibble thing, which was the Goonie camp, and my channel spawned off of it. Me and Mike was good friends, and I was the next camp over, and it just people started coming in. They were interested in the off-grid part of it, or some of them were interested because Mike was quite the character on which he's not around anymore. He's in jail. He's around, but he's not on YouTube anymore. But anyway, and then you had the ones that hated on him, and the ones that liked him, and the ones that loved him, and the ones that thought his ideas were crazy and stuff, and they all started piling in, and then when I branched off on mine, and some of the more closer to religious ones would jump over there, and then considering how very unorthodox I was at the time, and partying and smoking weed all the time and doing all of that stuff, I got a lot of the others that came in, and it was remarkable how the community just went and they combined everything. I mean, we've got um, we've got mixtures of about every kind of person you can imagine in this community. So, did you see the? Yes, I did. I did sit and watch that. I was a lurker. I did not say anything until the very end when I put up my prayer emojis, and I did change the faces instead of the smiling faces. I did put the laughing themselves to tears in it, which that was as far as I was going to go with it. I'm not getting into that drama. I'm not going to even. That was. It was a show. It was a show. Is that too far? No. I'll leave it at that. So, let's see. She was a liar, and I don't even know her. Yeah, and I'm not. I try my best not to stay into the drama side of it. I don't. I thought it was going to be the kid's actual mother, and I. That's why I was sitting there because I had every intention. I was going to ask a few questions myself because I know facts about that one that I've made very clear and stuff. But I would have mentioned it just to see if she was going to lie to my face about that. But it wasn't her; it was someone else, and yeah, the story really raised a lot of questions. Subject change. I really need to get off of that one. I'm being mean, and I don't want to be mean. It's not my place to be mean. It's not my place to judge. That judgment is saved for God. And the only thing I'll say about it is everybody involved, remember that one day you'll have to answer for it. Maybe not here on earth, and maybe not to a human being, but one day you'll have to answer for everything that you said in a bad way, or everything that you wished upon a person, or everything that you have um, lied about, or anything. You have to answer to it one day, and as long as you're okay with that, then so be it. Whatever. So you had to see what I thought. Yeah, well, I'm trying to stay out of it, but I'm sure my thoughts usually I wear my thoughts on my sleeves, so I'm pretty sure you can figure out where I stand as far as all that. I'm sure. Right. Right. Is that you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Evan ate a black scorpion. Really? Evan, like Slab City News, ate a black scorpion. Okay. Hey, don't feel bad. I got a video out there where I ate snails as a one of those snail challenge things I seen on YouTube. So I decided to do a video on it. I ate what 4 or 5 of them. They were sick. They tasted like boogers. They were just weird. And I ate 4 or 5 of them. Then I get to reading the can, and it says I was supposed to cook them. They were raw. I didn't know. That's probably why they tasted so nasty. But at the end of the video, you could see it. I'm reading the can, and I'm like, these aren't cooked. And I done already ate like 4 or 5 of them. I was like, I'm not eating no more. Release that video again. Tell me that was. Is that video not released? Did I? I must. Yeah, that video is probably on private. Yeah, I need to release that one. That was funny. The great thing about the community is people watch each other's content and we talk about it. Yes, that is a good thing about it. Did you cook the snails? No, no, I didn't cook them. That's what I was saying. Is I ate them on screen on camera. I ate them like 4 or 5 of them. I got the big can of them up there, Walmart. I'm thinking, okay, a can of them. It's like sardines. You don't have to cook them, you know. or the boiled oysters or smoked oysters. You don't have to cook them. That's what I thought. Well, I'm eating these snails, and then I pick up the can, and you can watch it on the video. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna find that video today, and I'm gonna release it. So keep an eye on the channel because it's really funny. I was get to watching it, and I get to looking at the can, and you can see my facial expression change. Just like these are supposed to be cooked. I hand it to Selena. She reads it, same thing, and then I read it again, and I think that's how it went. Didn't we switch it? Didn't you read it afterward? But anyway, I can remember seeing the facial expression. That was hilarious. Um, so no, I didn't cook them. I ended up throwing the rest of them away. That's a great community, minus a few. Even the ones you're saying minus a few. You know, just like look at it like a cake. Okay, you put ingredients together to bake the cake, and it takes all of them ingredients to hold that cake together. Otherwise, you'll have either mush, or you'll have something that won't stay together, it'll fall apart, or something that won't rise, or whatever. But when you break down the ingredients individually, the some of the ingredients aren't going to taste all that great, and some of them are going to be too strong, some of them are going to be too weak, some of them are going to be too bitter. But it takes the mixture of all of them to make that cake right. Think about that. So it's not just I didn't mean to single you out or anything. I'm just saying that that think about that when you say that community is full of it is a unique community, but we have the undesirables or whatever. You have to think of it that way. You take self-rising flour and put just self-rising flour in your mouth. It's an undesirable taste, but yet you put it into a into mix it up with some other stuff and make biscuits out of it, and then it's good. That all the ingredients together has made a pretty nice cake. I mean, we've got some really cool community, and it's some of those undesirables that people call an undesirables are part of it, regardless of whether we like it or not. We can't really take a lot of doses of them by themselves. They just need to be part of the community as a whole. Every community is going to have their black sheep of the family, just like families. They're going to have their black sheep of the family. Their family, no matter which way you want to look at it. We got to care for one another, no matter which way you want to look at it. They might be the black sheep, and you might not really want to be around them half the time, but some of the ones that people don't like, you notice they still get their views. Whether we're watching to see what kind of crazy crap they're going to come up with next, or whether we're watching to see if they're fixing to throw us under the bus again, or whether we're watching them because they have good content, we're watching. And that is what is making our community what it is. We are watching each other, and we are supporting each other, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. And that also goes towards the ones that are the undesirables. They need to stop and consider that too, and think, maybe people are just watching their channel just for the drama, or for the just to see if they're fixing to get thrown under a bus again and stuff. But they're supporting it, and without that support, we have no channels. Without those channels, we have no community. You get what I'm saying? It takes a mixture of everything for the society to work, for groups to work, for mankind to work together. We're going to have some of them that are undesirable. We're going to have to, just like me, I'm a very calm, collect type person. I'm not a fighter. I'm not one that would get out there and start a war with somebody if I get my feelings hurt, and stuff. But I have a circle of friends that are just, I'm one of those. I'm quicker to hit my knees and pray for you, than I am to start a fight. But I have friends of mine that are real quick. If you came in to a group of us, there's a couple of my friends that there's nothing any of us can do to stop them. They're gonna blow up. it takes that for a good community to, you have the ones that protect each other. You have the ones that are, we might not like them, but I guarantee you nobody else from the outside is going to come in and mess with us, because these guys are going to tear them up, even if it is in a negative way. And then we have the ones that are going to love us unconditionally. We have a little bit of everything, and it's a beautiful community. I love it. And it's just been here recently that I've really understood, that the ones that are undesirables, maybe, they may be ones that we need to help as a community to work together, to bond together, and to make them, or to help them to function better. You know, you don't have any content. Yeah, some of them don't. Willy Winks. I don't know what. Oh, Willy Wonka. No, he's been in the community for a while though. He doesn't have any content, but he's been around for a while. So
No telling who it is.
yeah, ain't no telling who it is. I mean, we have the some of our old, well, we call them trolls, but they're part of the family too. I mean, we got several of them. Any which way, they have other um, names that they go under, and so there's a vast amount of, they'll pop in different names and stuff. Now Willy Wonka, like he's saying, he's been with us since the Goonie Camp. He just happens to be somebody that doesn't do content, but he floats around in all the streams. He's always around somewhere. So a lot of watchers in this community, yes, there is, and they'll sit there and watch you, and they'll sit there and record it and hang on every word you say, and Lord forbid you say the wrong thing. Caught up into that a few times, but I'm smart enough to know that, you know what? Hey, if you take it wrong, it's on you, not me, and I'm gonna be me no matter what. when I when I'm off camera, I'm the same way. So hey, if I said it wrong, I said it wrong. Sorry. Hopefully, I didn't hurt anybody's feelings, but I have a good heart. I try to do whatever I can for anybody, and I try to lift them up as much as I can. And I believe that's our job, and that's our God given responsibility, is to lift each other up, not tear each other down. Um, Holy crap! Sounds like I'm trying to run for mayor of the community. Jeez Almighty! I better stop right there. Hey, that was funny. It's hot in here again. Is that other heater on? That oil heater?
Yeah, you told me I turned off.
Yeah, it's going off now.
The sun feels lovely.
Yeah, I'll fix them. Open some windows.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Why you always gotta freeze me out?
I'm not freezing you out.
Turn the heaters off and turn
You
open
make
the
me
window.
feel like I'm in the
It's 86.
first stages of hell
It's only
when they light the
86 in here.
furnace. Not quite made it into the furnace, but it's right there where they light it.
Don't want to tell.
Anyway, uh, I'm not trying to grow my channel quickly. I just want to show some of the things I do besides express my opinion. That's good. And I've watched her videos. She does some awesome work on the garden. I thought that was really unique how she put, I think it was, what was that, brush or something that she was putting in that garden that was kind of overflowed. What are you doing? Isn't that like that breathing stuff they tell pregnant women, Pilates or whatever they call that? She's over here huffing and puffing. Yes, indeed. She's got that one video I watched here recently, but she's always in the chat. She's another one that and Attic Rats. There's another one. That one runs around all the chats too, and I'm thinking I'm still talking to somebody that ain't even here no more.
You done drove them away with
Crabgrass roots. Right. I was talking to the Jamaica guy. I was telling him about the community, and then I kept talking about it, and now I don't think he's even here anymore, is he? Selena's listening to bingo or something. Cammy's Life Plus 3. Hey. How are you? Come on in, sit down, stand up, join in, hang out, lurk, talk, whatever. Where are you from, Shepherd? I am from, born and raised in Baton Rouge, Gonzales area in Louisiana. Then I lived up, lived up in Michigan until I was 14, and kind of all over the place. Spent most of my time in Oklahoma. I lived there for 16, 17 years, and then here about, 3-4 years ago, right after me and... Huh?
Met the love of his life.
Yeah, after me and Selena got together, we started traveling. We traveled all over the place, and so...
A farmer had a dog among a wonderful name on me. Indigo, 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 what's his name?
That's it. The screws fell out. They're no longer loose. They fell out. Are you okay, honey?
Nope, but y'all gonna be singing that all day.
Huh?
I said nope, but y'all gonna be singing that all day.
I think she's excited. We're fixing to leave. This place is really, it's really, it's almost depressing. It's gotta.
I just want to go back to my carnival.
Yeah, she's just anxious to go back to the carnival. She don't care what else we do, just as long as we're going back to the carnival. She enjoyed that. I took her out there to see if she would be able to hang with it. I did not expect her to just fall in love with it and enjoy it. That was awesome. I was born and raised around carnivals, so I knew what I was expecting to see. So, Mr. Dillman, hey Jeff Dillman, how are you? Sean, how are you? Yes, indeed. How is Bubba doing? Good question. He is still with my brother up in Arkansas, and he's still working a really good job. He has his moments. He gets, no, he's, I don't know, from what I understand, he's doing really good. I hear from him about once a week or so. Yeah, he's still there in Arkansas. He was going to come down and stay with us for a little bit, but I guess he decided to stay there. So we're hoping our daughter. We're hoping she comes with us this next season. I'm hoping so, but we got to get us a bigger camper. That bunkhouse is just so small. It's unreal. That's why I was so excited about that ambulance, but that ain't gonna happen. It's okay though. It's all right. God will bless us with what we need eventually. Until then, we'll be okay in the bunkhouse. I gotta get a camper and a truck or something. Box truck or something. So. Slabs have gotten worse. Dog lips said today, be careful out there, Tommy. Will do if we even get to go. I don't know. Yeah, there's several of them that don't have any content, but you know they're just they come in and check out the channels. I'm sure that they ought to get a kick out of that channel. I liked it. I watched a few videos of your channel there, and I liked it. So I'm sure they would get a kick out of it. They'll probably watch it. I love the accents. The Jamaican accent is really cool. It doesn't have anything on the Australian one. Australian accent is my favorite if it's spoken by a woman. The men speaking it, it sounds kind of different, kind of weird. But women speaking the Australian accent, I love the sound of that. But Jamaican accent, that sounds good. Either women or men, it doesn't matter which one speaks it. It sounds pretty cool. So. Well, I haven't converted all the slabbers, and really, I don't have any other ideas of where we need to go. And now if it was my choice, I would be going down into Florida. That's where I really wanted to go. But it's Pops is wanting to go out that way to go and visit somebody, and we figured we may as well get some traveling. You know, we'll travel next winter. When we leave the carnival, we'll travel next winter, and we will be going down into Florida. I'm sure, because by then we'll have a truck and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, no. Oh, my belly.
Let's see. Who's getting too old for the lifestyle? Talking about Pops? Oh no, that's what he enjoys doing though. Yes, Doglip still has the channel. Much better idea, Florida.
Then he can't get his Sean fixed.
I like American accent.
Oh,
I don't have an accent. I bet y'all that. I bet you that's what y'all say too, huh? I don't have an accent. English accent? Yes, the English accent's pretty cool too.
You have to delete that.
What? Has anyone ever had a alligator lasagna? That actually sounds really good. And I'm right here where I can get alligator meat. Easy. Cheap. Ain't got the extra money to do that though. But it would be nice to. I need to go and get a bunch of shrimp or something before I go up into Mississippi. Alternator. So he streams. He is waiting for the battery to charge or get jump started. About 5 streams a day lately. Wow, really that
You
many?
need to take Grandma's charger back?
This morning. Deserves donations. I don't know about. Yeah. I'm not gonna get involved in that one. Oh man, just made me agree to something I shouldn't. I don't need to be involved in. But yeah, I kind of. Let's just listen to his freestyle. Yeah. That sounds good in a lasagna.
Lasagna does sound good. It's like second person said lasagna today.
Do I?
Second person that is mentioning lasagna.
Well, they're talking about this alligator lasagna. Sounds really good. I wonder if you can make like a crawfish lasagna. She don't like crawfish.
You can make dirt lasagna. I mean, you can throw anything in it.
Y'all had them going to the store and yelling at construction workers and random shenanigans. Really? Y'all had dog lips going to Rodney and Rick Sanchez had dog lips at the store. They donate some money and he'd go to the store and start yelling at construction workers and random shenanigans. Yeah. Willy Wonka says, Selena, how are you? Alligator lasagna idea just popped in my head.
Fine.
Wonderful if anyone has made it before. Wondered if you yeah. That sounds good. They have a recipe online for it. Hey, you know I can go down to Walmart and get packing ice, dry ice, and I can go and get alligator meat down here at the Fisher, the seafood thingy, and ship it to you.
I want to find this movie because I want to watch it again.
Fresh gator meat.
Grace in my heart. Grace of my heart.
You're gonna give it a go, huh? What are you watching? Huh?
Grace in my heart. The songs of it. But it's fixing to go die on me. Plugged in. Oh,
I got mine plugged in.
And I guess you need to plug mine in. That's
quit.
down there.
Quit tickling my... Quit! Stop! Holy crap. It's not nice. Quit! It's not very friendly of you. What is wrong with your case? Oh, you got your cards and license and all that stuff.
I got my information in there, sir.
Well, I can't get it to connect. Stop!
Ow!
What did you?
My hand, guys.
What'd you expect? You just pulled the hair off my toe. Quit. Wet Willie time? No, absolutely not.
That must have been Rodney.
Yeah, it was Rodney.
It is getting warm today. It's 85 degrees in here, people. Why
Yeah,
so
well,
hot
open up the
now?
door.
Why you gotta have it so hot, Thomas? Jeez.
Alligator meat it's a different texture, but it's a unique flavor.
Yeah, yucky. Anything out of the water is not good for you.
Is this going to be an everyday thing again?
What?
The live streams.
I don't know why.
For a little while every day. Planned on it. Trying to get back into it again.
Breaded beef with a gamey flavor. Bearded beef. Breaded beef.
Breaded. Well, that sounds about a good way to describe it.
Jeff Dillman. I don't know. Love After What? Oh, Lock Up. I've seen it. Willy Wonka. TV. There is an American TV show called Law. The chick in your picture looks like one of the women on the show. What?
What is it?
It's Love After Lockup. It was a show on, I forget the thing, but I watched it for a while. I've never tried alligator. Check it out. You have a beautiful wife, Shepherd.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
The
I believe
channel,
so
yeah.
too. Nice way to welcome and make it. I didn't see anything wrong with what he said. Did he say something wrong?
No,
Okay.
he's just saying that the lady on
Uh-uh.
that lockup show looks like his lady on there. Hey, we're matching.
Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fun. Catch me a catch.
You're only saying that because you watched
Ow!
Birdcage the other day.
That is the most retarded movie ever. The Birdcage. Quit.
Don't
Quit.
say that,
It is. Oh, I'm not supposed to say retarded.
Thomas.
I didn't say it. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Never mind.
You need to quit.
Retarded.
It's cold in the shade.
It's cold in the shade. I'm in the shade. I'm inside the house. It's not cold. Fixing to open up a window.
Oh.
You say no now, but I guarantee you
It's
here in a minute you're gonna want to open up the window.
It's only 85 degrees in here.
Them eggs done got Timmy.
Yeah, we need some water so I can wash up what we've dirtied.
The water hose is out back. I still ain't got water connected to this thing, and I'm not doing it anyway. I told Chris he was he was on his own. I'm not. Yeah, that's all he's got to do is connect the water lines, connect the sewer line, and replace that floor and finish painting this wall and then down the hall, and this trailer will be completely ready to rent. So when we leave, they'll have something that they can get $400, $500, $600 a month out of. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Yep.
I want some ice cream. That's what I want. Man, we went and got all the fancy dishes. You ate more of yours than I did of mine.
Huh?
You ate more.
Oh, I know. I still can't hardly move.
No, that's probably what my belly feels like it does.
And down here in Louisiana, the humidity will get to you, and it causes your body to produce like an oil, and you get this film of oil all over your skin. And I mean like 30 minutes after you get out of the shower, you're already covered in this oily film, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
Horrible, he says.
I mean, really, it's crazy. I was born and raised down here, and I do not like this type of weather down here. I like it better out in the slabs than the desert, even in the 128 degree weather during the summer. But we also enjoy the carnival, so we might go and visit out there next summer or next winter, but more than likely we're going to go down into Florida. If we make enough money, we might just take an aeroplane and go on down to Hawaii and stay there for the winter. What do you think? No. She's looking at me like, I ain't getting on no airplane. I'm picking. We can at least go down to, we can at least go down to Key West. You can take highways all the way down to there. On a highway where it looks like it's out in the middle of the ocean.
That's what I was going to say. It's like
yeah, it's kind of freaky.
Thingy.
2 lanes on either side. It's a highway.
Yeah, but you're in the water. No.
Yeah. Well, you go across the what is that? The Everglades? Not the Everglades. What It's like the Everglades, but it's out there. Yeah, you're going towards Key West and down to Florida Keys, whatever that is.
Florida Keys.
I don't know. Maybe we'll save up enough money and go meet this Jamaican guy in Jamaica.
He's not in Jamaica.
I want to go to Jamaica and see if they got a bobsled team. I watched that movie. So they might have a bobsled team. I gotta watch that. I love that movie. That movie cracks me up. And them guys are looking at each other like, bobsled? You see any ice? No. Oh.
You have a burger on the pillow? Is that your burger, Thomas?
No, it's not my burger.
Are you liking your burgers on the pillow?
She is picking stuff off of couch cushions, asking me if it's my booger. How do you know? It might have been Chris's or Rachel's.
These are our pillows.
Well, yeah, but they were in here earlier.
It would have been that dried up on it. These are from the bunkhouse.
Oh, I don't know.
Deborah gave us these. Look. So, maybe.
Yes, indeed. See, there you go. Subscribe to each other. Y'all seriously, y'all check some of these new channels out that are coming in. I got one guy. He's nothing but sneakers. And another guy, it's even got serpent in the title, but he's got big snakes, that like boa constrictors and stuff that he messes with, and that's kind of one of those creepy crawly ones, weird. But I like snakes, so it doesn't bother me at all. But there's them, and then there's the container crops. That lady there, she's really cool lady. She does the plants in like containers and stuff, and you live in.
Why did he do that? Look what he did to the wall.
Well, that just made me sound really dumb. The Jamaica guy just said he lives in Cali.
I told you didn't live in Jamaica.
I thought he lived in Jamaica. That's what we were talking about.
Look.
What?
Your nice paint job there, Kristen.
Oh, I know. But that's why we paint it one time like that, and it shows all the flaws. You sand off the flaws, and then you repaint it. The best way to do it. That's the way they taught me when I was doing apartment maintenance. Paint it with one coat. It's going to bleed through, but it's going to show you the flaws, and every single thing, every place that it's uneven and needs to be sanded down, everything is going to pop out at you. You go through there, sand it all down, make it look good, and then paint it again. Do you mind? Quit hitting me with the pillow, weirdo.
It is okay for you to.
Oh, you put some of that stuff on there.
Oh, now you want to be sweet.
I was being sweet. I'm always sweet.
Yeah, you're a Sour Patch Kid.
I'm not a Sour Patch Kid. I may look like one every now and then. Or more like the Garbage Pail Kids. The Garbage Pail Kids. You remember them? They come out with the Cabbage Patch Kids, and then they come out with the Garbage Pail Kids.
I had an obsession with the Cabbage Patch Kids when I was young.
I like the Garbage Pail Kids. I thought they were really crazy and weird looking.
I got a new Cabbage Patch doll every month.
Now they got Sour Patch Kids. No, that's a candy.
That's you. 1 minute you're sweet, next minute you're sour.
Oh, I start out sour, and then you see the sweet side of me, because the sweet side's always what comes out at the end.
Okay.
It never goes in reverse.
It's like bored that
it's like the fireballs.
I'm fixing to walk to the store. I said I'm so bored. I'm fixing to walk to the store.
What you gotta get at the store?
I ain't gonna get none at the store. That's the problem.
You just want to walk to the store for nothing?
Yeah.
Huh.
I took those movies back.
Oh yeah. Well, take them back. I don't want to go back over there again.
I know. Don't go with me. I'm gonna go to Walgreens.
What's at Walgreens?
I don't know. Makeup. Nail polish. I
Makeup and nail polish, like you can eat more. You got a big old bag of it.
I need nail polish. I don't have a bunch of it.
You never wear it.
I do. Once it wears off, I give my nails a break, and then I get to wanting another color.
But honey, a normal break would be a break for a day or two, not 6 months. I mean, you go a long time in between painting your nails.
I know. When it hits me, it
Because
hits
every
me.
single time you paint your nails, you come after me trying to paint my nails, and it only happens once every 3 or 4 months.
I don't know. I just.
I had Garbage Pail Kid cards. Yes, the cards were funny. I still have my fake
that's
Cabbage Patch Kid
God.
doll when I was like 4th grade.
The little birth
Really?
certificate thing that you got with them. I had.
Oh yeah, you get the birth
You
certificate
got,
all.
you like adopted them and stuff. It
My favorite was the
small.
Garbage Pail ones. I didn't like the Cabbage Patch
Well,
ones.
the Cabbage Patch ones are for girls.
That's probably why.
Yeah,
I liked the Garbage Pail Kids because they were really weird looking,
they were
gross, and
snot running out their nose, and pimples popping off their face.
yeah.
I was the only kid until I was 12, so y'all can just imagine.
Yeah, that would be
What I
a cool
had.
country to visit. Jamaica. Huh?
Irritus.
And I still have my fake Cabbage Patch I have from my 4th grade. Her head fell off, but I still have it. Did it fall off?
They were just so like into that hard plastic, so it sticks you
No. It was always when they come off. It was because somebody was sitting there
They
all
smelled
mad and
so good. Remember that
Snap 'em.
smell on them?
the smell.
The
No,
smell of them, yeah. They made them smell like a certain smell. Like every one of them, like newborns, you know how they smell good. Well, they made the dolls have a smell too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I never paid attention to how they smell.
because it was a girl's toy.
Well, I'm glad the Garbage Pail Kids didn't add smells to them.
But you got
That would have been disgusting.
the
What are they gonna
adoption paper or the birth certificate for the kid.
Or there'd be a bigger variety of smells if they would have done it.
You
You
got like
could have
some
went from
diapers
everything
and some
to.
clothes, pacifier. It's like, yeah. And then you had like different ones all the time. I had a grip of them. I even had Teddy Ruxpin. Read me my bedtime
Addie
story.
Brad said mine was fake, so hence the head fell off.
Oh, yours didn't smell then, did it? No.
Yeah.
I was only child until I was 12, so I got what I wanted.
I was only child until I was 10, and I went up and lived with my sister and him, and I was the oldest that lived there, and the youngest of my sister and him, and then I went and lived with my mom, and I was the oldest of all of them. So, one of very few people I can honestly say that I am the oldest child, I am also the youngest child, and I am also the only child. But I have brothers and sisters. I figure that one out.
I think you like
I don't have it don't have the signature on the butt either.
Man.
I had to make my own birth certificate and sign my own doll's. He signed his own doll's butt.
They did have the cabbage patch. The butt,
You remember when the who was that
The
the
cabbage
spiky haired kid, the Bart Simpson, when he come out and he had the same thing. He had the autograph was on the butt.
I didn't really care
Yeah.
for Bart. I didn't really care for the Homer thing. That movie last
She
night.
didn't like the Homer thing because that's her maiden name is Homer.
And then when did they go and put that in stupid that movie I watched last night? The zombie movie, Zombieland.
Oh my goodness, she goes and rents Zombieland.
I love
That is the most ignorant movie I've ever seen, and she went and rented the brand new one. I was like, oh no.
It was good. I watched it.
Yeah,
I
you
finished
see
it.
George Sorrow's video. He had to put 2 fish down by euthanization with clove oil. What?
You're not walking with me? Take him with us.
That's how poor we were. I saw it and it was kind of creepy. Let me get this right. He's putting fish down using clove oil. I'll let that one sink in for a little bit. Said the fish would sink or sick. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm an old country boy. Fish is sick. I mean, I wouldn't think to drown them in clove oil. But I don't know how that works. So I don't know. Yeah, trying to do it the humane way. Yeah, that does sound weird though.
Eat them?
No, you had a couple of sick fish, so he had to put them down by drowning them in clove oil. Or put them down by clove oil. They didn't say drowning. I'm the one that said that, but that's the only thing I can figure is the oil gets in or goes in through their gills and
I was fixing. How do you drown a fish?
the oil will get into their gills. It's the same way that all the fish die when they have an oil spill out on the Gulf. You know, they die because they're out of the water. No, they're not out of the water. They just got a bunch of oil in there and they can't breathe oil. Oil has no air bubbles in it. That's how a fish breathes. You know that, right? Let's see, how long is this live stream? We're right at 2 hours. So, well, we're gonna go to the store. So if y'all want, we're gonna take a walk. I got 62%, so I can run it for a little while. Just flush them. Some people's children
Squash them.
squash. Say hi, how are you, and all of that stuff. I'll be right back.
Hi, how are you?
You forgot to end all that stuff.
And all that stuff. Wouldn't that have been more humane? Oh. Looks like we're fixing to have company. His cousin. Hopefully not. How old do you, Mr. Rodney? Hi, Attic. Mrs. Bratz. The cross.
What?
Right? The bosoms outside. I guess he didn't want the risk in living in pipes and suffering longer, maybe. True, I guess. It's trying to be. I don't know, I never did flush a live fish down the toilet. I know my mom flushed a dead fish of mine down the toilet. Look how fat my face has gotten. I'm gonna give that phone back to him. God, give me strength.
Huh?
Huh?
Do what? What did he say?
Said, come here.
Here. Here, talk to them for a minute.
Holy
Let me go see what my
truck drivers, Tommy.
Don't push the wrong button.
I didn't. Where'd the thingies go?
You see the button on there? I felt the vibrate.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know what any of it are. Oh, there you go. Making of a serial killer. I need a haircut. Tommy won't cut it. I have. My hair's all funky. Funky. I don't know where any of my stuff is. Hey, my rubber band. Hey, I found the rubber band. Down or up, guys? Down or up? Oh, yeah. Are y'all just quit talking? Why'd y'all quit talking? Am I that bad to talk to? Just look at the phone. Look what this place is doing to my hair, guys. Happy and healthy. Healthy is a good way to say it. I see it in my face. I have gained some weight. I don't like that. We're just gonna put it back up like this if it'll stay. Look like I've aged 40 years. What are they doing out here? I see up my nose. Let's turn the camera. Let's eyeball Tommy and his cousin. Uh-oh. I think that was the button. Yep. Tommy?
You got the movies?
Not yet.
Fix it. You get the chats working?
Yeah, they're looking right at you.
At me? What are you looking at me for?
They were spying on y'all.
Oh, wait a minute. Turn it around. Oh. We're going to take all 19 of you over to the store with us. So y'all got to be really quiet and keep your hands in your pockets at the store. And know you're not getting anything. Yeah, I got to watching some of the old videos and I was like, yeah, I was quite amazed. Yeah, wait until I start releasing more of them.
That's
Yeah.
My feet are wet already.
Attic Brats wants some hot Cheetos. Oh, I'm gonna step in the mud. Trying to read this.
Thanks.
Hey, you got the videos?
Yeah.
No, the movies? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm planning on release. You know what? Matter of fact, I might be able to just release them all at one time.
Some of those I don't want everybody to see.
It doesn't matter. It was already out there once.
Yeah, but
It's a long time ago. We've grown a lot since then.
that's for everyone that's seen it then.
Then you know what? I'll release them all, and then you can go through there and look at them and delete the ones that you don't want. There ain't no way to figure out which ones are which, because you're talking about we might have said something about ourselves or our past or something or another somewhere in the middle of a 5-hour live stream. You got to look through all of them to find it. Don't worry about that. What are they going to do? Judge us because we got a pass? Ain't nobody in here that ain't got a pass.
A 5-hour live stream.
Oh, I've got more than 5-hour live streams. I've got live streams that go, I don't know. What's the longest live stream I ever did?
I know, that's empty.
What are you giving it to me for?
Let you know that was empty.
Do it, don't do it. We love y'all. What's the temperature? I'm in a t-shirt. I don't know. It's like 80.
In a jacket.
It's like 80 something degrees.
Coat in the shade.
It's cold in the shade. It ain't cold in the shade. She's her cheese is slid off her cracker. That's what we need to get, is one of these old buildings put out there on the property out there in the family lane up there in Mississippi.
Yeah.
I really need to find a camper or something to put out there. That way if while we're not out on the carnival and stuff, we do have a home to go to. That way we're not doing something like what we're doing right now, you know, going to staying at families and stuff where it just doesn't work with a bunch of people together. You know how that goes.
Oh, really?
But yeah, we yeah, we I don't know. It would when we got here from my uncle's funeral, what was asked of us and what it was is two different things. We're I don't know. We're just grunt workers and not really making very much of nothing. There's not much going on there, and there's in so many ways they've made it clear that they didn't need our help, and so that's why we're leaving there. So 63 here. Look at, huh? Oh. 70 in Cali. I don't know if it was 80. I just said that. It's not 80 in the shade, that's for sure. I don't know what it is. What would you guess it being out here? At least 70, huh?
Yeah. It's cool enough for I still want to
It's
go.
70 in California.
That's cold.
Yeah.
It is when you're used to that sun beating on you and it being 128, and then when it's 70, it feels like it's 30. So the nights are still very cold.
And it's 63 in Arizona. Join for $1. Ready to help with your 2020 vision.
I don't want to join curves.
They were doing those solicitors calls where they try to get you to agree to joining, you know, this membership or that membership, or they try to get you to do change your auto insurance or pay off a college debt or whatever else. I've been getting those nonstop since I got a new number. I had to I got a new phone number, and suddenly I've been getting all of those nonstop. And the other day, about the 4th or 5th time that this fitness club has got a hold of me with a free membership. Finally, I told the how did I say that? Look, I'm fat and I like it. I'm not interested. I don't want to lose weight or something or another. And you could hear it. Oh, you could hear the woman over the phone. She was like, "Oh," and just it was funny.
Are you serious?
It was working. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is there another red box somewhere?
I don't know. I just don't.
Why are you broken now?
I don't know.
It was just working this morning.
I didn't want you to take your movies out.
Well, hey, when did that thing stop working? You know? That thing was working earlier.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like AI fighting up against you.
It's a what?
It's like its own self. Think of it as.
Do you know where another red box would be?
You try Walgreens right there, or
You think there's one over there?
I think you should have one like inside. If
Okay.
not, you go check Walgreens right up the road.
Oh, we're on foot, so. Yeah. Alright, thank you. See, that's what, being on foot out here really sucks. Especially when you work for a cab company. You get paid full, or get charged full price for rides in a cab when you're not on duty. Yeah, that's a big grocery store. That's Rouse's, which is, I don't know, different states have different things. Some of them's got like a Save-A-Lot, or some's got Winn-Dixie's, some's got Piggly Wigglies, and some, you know, just different places all over the place. But down here in southern Louisiana, they have Rouse's. The Piggly Wigglies are up towards Baton Rouge area, Gonzales, things like that. You know, they have them up there and stuff, and some of the towns just not. But out here in these bayous and swamp areas and stuff, it's all Rouse's, which is a big grocery store chain. But yeah, we're very, very close. There's a McDonald's literally right. I mean, there's a motel right next door. Right on the other side, we got a McDonald's. We got donut shop. We got all kinds of stuff right around us. So. You see one? Hello. Do you know where there might be another red box? Other than over there? Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this area.
Alright, well thank you. Did you need something else here? Just want to look. Hey, y'all want a snapshot of something you won't never get any other time? There you go. They're all rewinding their video. Wait a minute, what was that?
You did that on the other side.
Huh?
All the.
What?
You didn't see what was on the
Oh, the other side? No, I'm not taking a picture in front of condoms and petroleum jelly. No. I'm not. No, they are not getting a picture of me like that. It's funny enough in front of the tampons, but that's okay.
99 cents. 50% off.
Rodney laughed. That is an English bulldog, Mr. Willy Wonka. That is on Mary Tillman's, I believe.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, Rouse's theirs is goofed up,
They got the Walgreens all the way at the end of the street. They have one.
and we're on foot. I don't want to walk that far, and we just went and rented those from Walmart, and then we come over here, and that thing was working earlier, so it's like good. We can drop off our movies today, and no such luck.
Please don't call customer service, please. Please don't call customer service.
See, I told you it was an English bulldog. I know my dogs. I like English bulldogs. I'm sorry to hear he passed away. Those are wonderful dogs. I love them. I absolutely love the English bulldogs. Ain't got nothing to do with Indians. I'm sorry. That was a stutter. Um, Miss. Yeah, I can't. Well, I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna look her up any which way. But now in Livingston, Louisiana, it's Miss Gisela Meunier. She was Greek or something like that. But anyway, she raised them. That's where I found out how they breed them dogs. They're all my favorite dogs, but they can't breed themselves. That is the weirdest thing to ever. Yeah, that is just no. She was a breeder, and she had bunches and bunches of dogs, and I would go over there and take care of the dogs all the time, and walk in on her breeding them dogs, and I'm like, why aren't they doing that themselves? And she explained it to me and broke it down to me where I understood, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's a good thing. At least they can't reproduce without help. At least they ain't got to worry about having them fixed or anything. But you have to give them a boost, yeah. I bet you do miss them. They are wonderful dogs. My favorite actually is Chiweenie. I used to have one, a little black and brown one. He was marked like a Doberman, but he was a Chiweenie, half Chihuahua, half Weenie, and we called him Boss, and there was a reason because he was a boss. He went out to job sites with me, and he bossed the other workers around. You know, he would literally. I could tap my hard hat, and he'll run around everybody, and he'll find the person that ain't got a hard hat on, and he'll just stand there and start barking and growling at them. I'm serious. He was that smart. I'd tap my hard hat, and he would do that. You know, I'd go to kicking my shoes or my boots and stuff, and he'd go around sniffing everybody's boots. If he caught you without steel-toed boots when you come on that job site, and he did that at random. He didn't do the hard hat deal at random, but he did do the boots thing. He would go sniffing everybody, and if he come across the ones that didn't have steel-toed boots, he was. And sometimes he would go to barking at somebody and trying to tell me, something was wrong, and I'd have to go up there and I'd have to just sit there, and after I back him off, I'd have to just sit there and have a conversation with the person for a little bit, figure out what they were doing, because I couldn't tell exactly what it was, but usually it'd be either hard hat or steel toes, or they were out there goofing off doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing or whatever, you know. You have to give them a boost. Step 1, turn hat backwards. I got pugs. That's her favorite is pugs.
It's just been one of those days.
Agouagos.
How's the what now?
Agouagos are my favorite.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, some of them are dumb as a box of rocks. The last pug I had was my beer drinking buddy. His name was Frank, and he drank beer with me.
Pugs are not dumb.
No, they're not dumb. They're specially gifted in the brain department. I mean,
I had 7 pugs at once. Now all
honey, they're not rocket scientists.
And
They're a little off. There ain't no way around it.
very smart dogs.
Oh man, I wish there was a dollar store over here. I need to get a one of those razor knives so I can start stripping that wire for Chris. But if Pops comes and gets us this evening, it ain't a biggie.
They have dollar rolls before they
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, no, I was pointing with it. They have dollar paper towels. Is what I was pointing with.
Oh, you need toilet or what? I know. I keep saying it over and over. Paper towels. Well, what's the difference when you're in a hurry and needing?
Those 60 cups are free.
What? No, they ain't. You're not gonna go into Walgreens and get anything free.
Need a pet treat?
Huh?
Need some pet treats?
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I don't need no more chocolate. Chocolate.
You bought me a Taco Bell candy
I think it's this one. I think. Here.
I think I want to get some cigarettes here.
Why are they cheap here?
Oh, they're cheaper than that one store by the house.
Okay. Give me the fix it.
What dent are you gonna fix? Oh.
I don't know, but I was gonna do this. That's why I was. Getting... Which one do you need?
Full flavor. I would love a pack of Marble Blacks.
Hello.
Pack a Marble Black one. Yeah, red and
This
black.
one?
Yeah.
One pack. What's your birthday?
10/27.
Yeah, I don't hear that playing. Wow, this. I was looking at the nail polish and it's like super expensive here. I don't have any colors that I absolutely like. I ain't spending no $10 for some nail polish. That's just crazy. They have matte. They have the black. The matte black. Yeah, I'm not big on wanting to spend $9-10 on
Say we stop
fingernail polish.
donut shop and get a king cake?
Ooh, I don't want a king cake, but we can stop there.
I want to get a king cake.
You can get a king
Do they
cake.
know what a king cake is?
I'm sure they're not handicapped
No, it's
people,
it's
honey.
a Mardi Gras thing.
Anybody that knows about Mardi Gras knows about the king cakes. You don't know about the king cakes?
They're the ones with
It's
the
a
little
cake.
babies in them.
Or a cinnamon roll, or whatever it's called. It's not a cake, it's a cinnamon roll.
It's a cake that's kind of made like a cinnamon.
If it's made like a cinnamon roll, it's a cinnamon roll with icing and different colored stuff on it. If it's a cake, it's a cake. You know what I'm
Argue
saying?
that point till we're all blue in the face. It ain't gonna matter now. It's still a king cake. Dang.
Nobody's talking.
Huh? Nobody's talking?
Nope. Probably can't hear us now anyway because of the wind.
Hey, they can't. That is just too sweet.
Bye, Joe Mama.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, donate, whatever. All of the above. Not necessarily all at the same time, but just go crazy with it. Oh yeah, and the thumbs up. No, I did say that one, didn't I?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna get mad if we don't get
I
away.
thought that was Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna get mad if we don't get away from the donut shops.
I'm already fat, and I like the way you look.
But I am
Y'all.
rather okay with the idea that it's definitely time for us to make another move. I'm glad we found our permanent spot on the carnival. It's just during the winter is when we're gonna be basically for what, 3 months? 3 months every winter we're gonna be just kind of,
No, 2 months. January and February.
yeah.
Because we work
much.
up until if we do the Canton
Yeah, for
every year. Hopefully we
the
do.
way that we're doing everything now. Yeah, I guess it would be for 2 months out of the year we'll be roaming around doing our own thing somewhere or whatever, but the rest of the time, the other 10 months, we'll be out on the carnival. So NCIS Los Angeles. That sounds interesting. Bouncing back and forth. He's watching, I guess, 2 of them. That had that guy Robert that we went to stay with. He's got like a couple of computer screens up on his desk where he plays his games and stuff, and he'll sit there and watch 2 or 3 shows at once. That's all you was eating was one?
No.
You ate both of yours? I got a cinnamon sugar one for you if you want.
A fatty.
Hey, I'm not gonna eat this right now, but check that out. Yeah, buddy. And then this one.
985.
Sugar.
That's the Louisiana area code, isn't it?
Yeah, most of those just. You need a camper to drive. Yes, I know, I do. Television has too many commercials. Yeah. Now I want donuts. Yes, donuts are good. I just ate that chocolate one, but that one I get the nice pretty one. So, it's our work of art. And nobody can have it. It's mine.
You think licking that's gonna stop me if I wanted it?
No.
I don't eat nothing but glazed.
Yeah, she eats plain glazed donuts. That's it. I get the weird ones. They got a donut shop down from the hill, from the winter quarters on the carnival.
Yeah, their donuts are huge.
Yeah, they have got the biggest donuts ever. Huge ones. Huge. I mean, like you can sit and eat one donut and you're done. It's really good. Boston cream and apple fritters, yeah. Mine's favorite is Long John's. I like them, and then I like the cinnamon twist.
Simple glazed.
Huh?
Simple glazed.
Yeah, hers is simple glaze. Yep, simple glaze. Robert, hello. How are you?
Wish Mr. Pops would call.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, guys. I'm gonna jump off of here for a little bit because I'm gonna call my pops, and my battery's going low any which way, so I'm gonna call him and see see what the game plan is, to see when he's gonna be here and when we're leaving and all of that stuff. See if he's probably gonna be here tomorrow. I wish he was coming tonight. I really wanted to get out of here and head my way as soon as I could. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Love you guys. Remember, Jesus loves you. We'll talk to you later on. Bye.